What's going on, guys? In this video we are going to take a look at surjective function. Surjective function says, or we can call it onto function, that says f is a surjective if and only if for all y belongs to y, there exists an x belongs to x such that f of x is equal to y. What does that mean is, like whatever y we have, there has to be an x. Like if we rearrange this y, we have to derive an equation in terms of x. If we can derive that, then that is a surjective function. Now for example, let's say we have an x for y1 and another x for x2, like for another x we have y2, and we don't have, let's say we don't have anything for y3, we don't have any x value for y3. It means this is not surjective because we had to have another x3 for this y3, then only this is a surjective function. Now let's look at this one. Here it's this question is asking us, so f of x is equal to 5x plus 2 is surjective for all x belongs to real number. What about for all x belongs to integer? Okay, let's see what happens. So first of all, we are going to see for all x belongs to real number. So let's say y is equal to f of x based on this. Then y is equal to, and also here we have to remember that codomain is going to be the range. Okay, when we do that, we will see y is equal to f of x is 5x plus 2, then y minus 2 is going to be equal to 5x, then y minus 2 divided by 5 is equal to x. Okay, then y is equal to 0 is, if y is equal to 0, this is going to be negative 2 over 5, and if y is equal to 1, it's going to be x is equal to negative 1 over 5, and for all real number there's going to be an x, so this is a surjective function. Surjective. Okay, now let's see what happens if it's an integer. So let's say this is for f real to real. Now if we change this one into integer, f integer to integer, so for example, if we have y is equal to 7, if y is equal to 7, let's say we have x is equal to 1, and if y is 5, if y is 7 minus 2 divided by 5, x is equal to 1. If y is 5, let's see what we get. If you plug 5 right here, 5 minus 2 is 3 over 5. That's not an integer, right? We have the x is equal to 3 over 5, but this doesn't belong to integer. So it means this is not in the range. Not in range. If this is not in range, it means this is not a surjective because we have to have an x that satisfies this y. Since this is integer to integer, we cannot take this one. Now let's see what happens if it's a real and integer. F real arrow toward integers. So here the first one is for any real, and this integer, the arrow integer, it's for y only has to be integer. Y only integers. If y is integers, then we will have x any real number. So this one is, yes, this is a surjective function. So if we have real to integer, this is gonna be definitely a surjective function, and that's it. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and if you are trying to learn discrete mathematics, there are a bunch of videos in my playlist. I hope you guys watch that too, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.